All right. Don't mind me. I promise I'm okay. Apparently I need to brighten my light here a little bit. Bright. Ooh, that's a little brighter. Let's see. Gonna have to learn how to play with lighting. Maybe Shannon can help me. Anyway, so those of you who know me know I am not a person who likes to spend a lot of time on myself because we don't have time for things, and I have 3 kids. So easy is best. Yay, easy. So the reason I love this product is because I can put it on 8 o'clock in the morning and I still have to take it off at 8 o'clock at night. It is amazing. It will not come off. The only thing you have to do is reapply the gloss every once in a while when you feel you need it, and it seals it. It stays forever. I love it. And I love that Kim picked this color because you'll really get to see the process with this color being a brighter. So we're going to start with some real basics. And that is, you have to start with a dry lip. I've been putting on chapstick all morning, so we're going to try to take it off now. I am using an Old Baby wipe. That's right, not wet. Old Baby wipe. If you have something else on, like a gloss or something, that's a little harder to take off. You can use witch hazel to cleanse your lips and just let it air dry for, a minute, and then you'll be able to apply and you won't have any issues with it adhering. So I'm going to start with 1 layer. Just one. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, 1 layer. And I'm going to look at you while I do it and not a mirror so that you can see. Thin layer. I'm giving it a good shake. See, we can see. Crimson. Crimson. Yay, crimson. And you saw from the picture that I posted that another cool thing about this product is it doesn't look the same on everybody because everybody's lip color is different. Your skin color is different, your lip color is different. So seeing it like that are very helpful to see different skin tones and different hair colors and how it affects the way it looks on your lips, because it's very different across the board. If you have questions about that, I have a couple friends who take swatches for me, and they're very differently colored than I am if you want to see one of the colors on a different skin tone other than mine. So we're gonna do 1 layer, and you'll see you're gonna try to go from one side to the other in a fluid motion. All right, I gotta touch up. Okay. I lied. Apparently I need more mirror for this, but you saw 1 across. So I'm gonna dip back in. And thin, you want thin layers. We're gonna do the top. Try to do it with you, but then I'll probably have to go back. That one was slightly better. Okay, maybe I'll turn all this a little bit. There we go. All right, so we're gonna let it dry for about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna go do another coat. So one of the things about this product is you could look like you have 3 different lipsticks because of the way that you apply the color. If you put the color on, and let's say this is just what you wanted for the day, we have a product called Icicle, and it is a clear lipstick, not a gloss, clear lipstick. And since the recommended layers are 3, you could go over just this with the clear 2 layers so that you have the full amount, and then put a gloss over it and walk out the door. let's say we try with a second layer. All right, I'm gonna try to, there. We're gonna have to work on this setup. Okay. So that's second coat on the bottom. I'm gonna do second coat on the top. Let's see. There we go. All right, finish touching up here. All right, and you want to make sure you get in your waterline on the top and bottom lip, so like here and here, because otherwise you'll get feathering and creases, and you don't want that. That's not a great look. So this is 2 layers. This is a little more intense. If this is what you wanted, you could apply 1 of the Icicle and seal it, put your gloss on, and go. We're gonna do 3. So we're gonna be a little more intense than this. And all the colors are like this. They all build. So if you want really intense, you could start with darker tones, and then even the first shade will be very intense. If you want to start with more neutral because you're not sure that you'll like a color or something like that, you can get a more neutral one and just build to see what level you're comfortable with. So I'm still a little bit tacky here. So as soon as I'm not tacky, I'll do my 3rd layer. So one of the things I want to talk about is, there's my paper, prizes. I have the raffle at the end of the week. I'm going to post 2 pictures of what you could win and their giveaway bags. They look like this. And each one has fun things in it. So if you win a raffle, you get a prize bag. Woohoo! We're also going to play a game later, and you can win a freebie from that. Awesome. And I have a surprise guest that's going to come visit me later, and we're going to do another video. And, oh, I think I'm ready. I'm going to have a special deal of the day. So if you want to get a starter kit, now is the time because it will be discounted. And I will throw in the free shipping. So you get a discounted set, which includes a gloss, an oops remover, and a color, and free shipping. So I'll post that info right after the video. All right, here we go, level 3. Got a lot on that one, so. All right, and the top. So for the top, I try to go from the Cupid's bow out. So 1 swipe on each side, because otherwise, how are you supposed to do that? That doesn't make any sense. And it's gonna dry, and I'm gonna put on the gloss, and you'll just see how amazing this is. So you've seen me build the color, and if you were, you know, an everyday person and you just wanted to wear it the one color at night or during the day, and then wanted to add more layers later on during the day, just make sure your gloss is worn off, and you can put on 2 more layers and then put on another gloss, and you can go rock the streets at night. I mean, I know none of us do that right now, but we have high hopes, right? Okay, so this is just the gloss. So this is going to seal everything in and give it a lovely sheen. And the glosses, I think there are like 25 different glosses. You could have anything you want. There is matte and glossy, glitters, shimmers. Ooh, I'll show you a picture of the one I took yesterday. And it was that crystal mauve that I have the picture of. And then I put an opal gloss over it, and it made it like purple holograph. It was craziness. All right, so this is just gloss. All done. That was it. It's wonderful. Woo! Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is just lipstick in general. I remember way back when I first started wearing lipstick, I found for me, it gave me confidence, like a secret that I carried around with me, and I just felt good, and it comes across. There are so many studies that show women, especially after abuse or violence or who've been in traumatic situations, giving them a tube of lipstick helps build their confidence back up to just deal with life in the world. And it makes you kind of feel pretty, even if you don't feel like your mood is pretty or you feel pretty on the inside. But it's a contagious thing. So if you look good and looking good makes you feel good, it's all a cyclical thing. So I love that. I'm just going to show you real quick on my white kissy cup. Nada. There's nothing. It's amazing. And yes, my kissy cup does say kiss me. Okay. While I still have you on, I'm just going to show you real quick one of the other products that they have, because there are a gazillion products and there are only two that I'm like into. And there's my kid. And that's mascara. So there is mascara, and it does, there are two pieces to it. So there's a primer, the under one, and just a regular mascara. But the mascara is sweat and humidity resistant, which, I don't know, at work I was always hot and sweaty. You get smearies or flakes, or in the summer, whenever. So it's really nice to have something like that, and it's voluminous. So I'm going to do the primer on one eye and not on the other, so you can see the difference. Of course, it's different for everybody, but you got to have something to compare to, right? So I'm just going to curl my lashes real quick. Okay, so we're going to do primer on the right. It looks like this. It's like a skin tone-y color. It's not white like the other ones are. I don't know why, but it does help to see like how much you've put on. So now I have this like weird color eye. What if? Okay. I ended up with a clump. Okay, so there, that's on one eye. I'll go back and do the mascara. I'll start on the other eye just to give this a second to do what it's doing. But it's really an impressive mascara. I like the wand shape. It's one of the tapers, so you can get in more for the inside or for the outside. And I don't know, I feel like everybody's got some wonky lashes somewhere. Mine on my left eye are out here, and they always kind of go like weird fanning thing. But so that's one coat on one eye. I'm gonna do the side with the primer now. It's okay, Trish, I still love you. All right. I'll also take a picture after this so you can see a little bit better what's going on. But so that is with the primer, and that is no primer. So I'm gonna do one more coat on each, but you can see it does do more, at least for me, with the primer. But the mascara is still pretty awesome. All right. And then, you know, if you want to be a cheater, because I wanted to know, I got the primer and I used it with a bunch of different mascaras to see if it would work on all of them. Oh, and it does. All right, so that's 2 coats. Okay, and second coat on the right eye. Okay. So it helps give you a little like fan effect. Ooh. Yeah. So that's mascara and amazing lipstick. And I think I covered all my bases here. But some handy things to have are these, this shape of the Q-tips. If you don't already have these for lipstick application, they're very helpful. You can always throw on the remover, just a little bit on the end, and like touch up if you overlap somewhere, if you know you have one Cupid's bow side higher than the other, whatever. Fixable, not a problem. So I showed you all the applications. So the remover, how you take it off. So at the end of the night, give it a good wipe with the baby wipe to make sure all the gloss is gone. I put on the Oops remover, I let it sit for about 20 seconds, and then I start rubbing my lips together. And after about 10 seconds, I use the baby wipe again and wipe off anything that can come off. Depending on the darker shades, you have to do more than one time to get all the color off, but it'll still come off. And then I have some tips and tricks if you're having any trouble with that. And I think that is it for my very first live broadcast. Like I said, I'll post the deal of the day. After the video, I'll post some pictures so you can see the mascaras next to each other. I gotta figure out how to do that well. And I'm just curious. I know how lipstick makes me feel, but how does lipstick make you feel? Is it just me? Or is it a universal thing that makeup in general or lipstick for me is what gives me some confidence to face the world right now? On a normal basis too, but right now especially. So that's all, and I'll see you later. And I can't believe I didn't get interrupted by a child. That was wonderful. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. I don't know how to add this.